Hi, and welcome to SecretEntourage.com. Today we get the chance to talk to David Mammano from the Next Step Education Group. Now, first off, thank you for being on with us, David. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. And you have quite an interesting story because I came across your site, Next Step Academy, which was something that actually spoke a lot to me because I'm a personal believer that the education system as a whole is shifting tremendously. And when I saw this, I was like, wow, like someone actually nailed it. Someone kind of built a membership site around real-world education and kind of found a way to take that platform online rather than just focus on textbook education and school system. So tell me a little bit about how it came about. Was that the first company you started, or what was your background and why did you get here?
Yeah, well, that is a great question. We've actually been in business for 18 years, and the whole business started in 1995 as a magazine for high school students. And the magazine was called NextStepU, and we helped students with college planning and career exploration. So to help them make those intelligent decisions about life after high school while they're still in high school. So we expanded the magazine and gave it free to 20,500 high schools around the country in bulk. Sent it out to them, and then we sell advertising to make our revenue. Mostly colleges advertise, some student loan companies, the military, anybody that wants to recruit high school students. And we've done a really good job, all organic growth, expanded to the whole country. And part of a successful life after high school is life skills, right? Having good life skills. Meaning learning how to manage your finances properly, learning how to set goals, time management, health goals, nutrition, fitness, and then even college planning skills, like how to plan for college is really a life skill. Interviewing skills, dressing for success, and now, even thinking about like not texting while you're driving. Some street smarts, right? Those are life skills too. So I get asked a lot to speak in high schools, to give motivational talks. I'll talk from everywhere from a business class of 30 people to like the whole senior class, right? For a function. And I find myself really gravitating towards talking about life skills. I just have a lot of love for the subject. I realize how important it is from a person to become either good or great. For instance, if you have an engineer major, but that engineer major also learns how to communicate well and learns how to do public speaking, he or she will be that much more marketable, right?
Absolutely.
So I just loved it. So I just loved it so much. And I said, I think there's a need for more life skills. Because they don't teach it in school. You don't really learn life skills in high school or college. And a lot of times the parents aren't teaching it either because they don't know it or they just don't teach it. So I found a real need to establish a website that would be super hyper-focused on teaching young adults about life skills. And so we started Next Step Academy, which is within the umbrella of the Next Step Education Group. It's an extension. It's another website, another brand. And so we launched Next Step Academy in January of this year, 2013. And the whole mission was, like I said, financial literacy skills, financial skills in general, health, nutrition, goal setting, professional skills, business skills, leadership skills, college planning skills, and then, general street smarts. So that really the whole mission is to kind of be the missing link between school and an outstanding life. That's our main goal.
Let me ask you, why did you get into this business? Like, why even get into the business of helping students after school? Like, was there anything personal to you that led you to kind of find this to be your calling? Was there anything that happened to you?
I think what happened to me is I was blessed to just grow up in, Mayberry, if you will, if you know what I mean. I grew up with a great family, great opportunities, an appreciation of life, gratitude, and I wasn't spoiled yet. My parents And not that I feel guilty about it, but I just think that I wanted to give back. I viewed that as a privilege and an honor. And I personally get energy and just love helping people find their path and helping people reach their potential. I have to pinch myself and say I get paid to do this because I love doing it. So I think it's just a personal, path of mine is to help other people with their path. So, I also, like I said, I'm so grateful for the upbringing that I had that I feel like I want to give back and help people that maybe didn't have the same circumstances.
And what did you do previous to the magazine? Did you have any other jobs or anything previous to kind of this model starting for you?
Well, I ran the college newspaper.
Okay.
And then I sold radio advertising after college for 3 years. And I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I knew I wanted to start my own company. I just felt the need, this calling to be my own boss. And then I said, well, what should I do? I'm Italian. I was going to have my own sauce company. I like to cook. I had all these different ideas, I said, I don't know if I want to compete with Ragu and Prego, So then I just started looking at myself, what are my hobbies? What do I like doing anyway? And how can I convert that into a business? And I looked at all my volunteer activities, and I was volunteering at Camp Good Days and Special Times, which is a camp here in Rochester for kids with cancer. I was involved in Junior Achievement. I was involved as a Big Brother, the Big Brother program through an organization called Compere. Right. And I was like, wow, looks like I like to help youth with their future. I get energy from that. So I said, well, maybe I really should start to build my business that I'm going to start around those things that I like to do naturally anyway. So then the idea was so many kids going to college and they don't know what they want to do. I thought, wouldn't it be neat if there was a magazine that can kind of help them with the direction, help them figure out who they are while they're still in high school and make the right decisions about life after high school.
So I want to kind of talk about that magazine because it's not easy to get a magazine through high school, right? It's a difficult thing to do. I mean, not anyone can just go to high school and say, I'll give you a magazine free and get them to agree to publish it, correct? It takes somewhat of knowing people or knowing what they're looking for. How did you get your publication in every high school so quickly?
Well, we made it for them, and we had regional editions around the country. And what we did is it was literally, school by school. We would send them the bulk magazines, and there would be forms in there for them to fill out. If they liked it, they could send back that form, either call us, fax us, email us, and then they could sign up for it. So over the years, just through constant, being pleasantly persistent, if you will, we were able to get into over 20,000 high schools. But it took 18 years. It's been 18 years we've been doing this for. But I have a person here, and we distribute through the high school guidance offices. So this person here, her name is Lisa. Her title is actually Counselor Concierge. And she's in charge of making the counselors happy, giving them the tools and resources they need to be more successful. And part of that is obviously Next Step magazine, NextStepU magazine. And so it really is a relationship building process. Is
the content monitored? Do they tell you what you can or can't put in the magazine in a sense?
No, but we kind of know. We got to be cool enough for the kids, but clean enough for the school.
Right.
And, and it's really a call. It's a call on our end. We know, and our subjects aren't really too risky to begin with. We're doing SAT prep. We're doing career profiles. We're doing financial aid, 101. So we're helping them with the things that they need to be teaching their kids at the school anyway to get to the next level. Okay. But we're not doing anything too risky. We're not doing stories about Britney Spears' nightlife or anything like that, So,
so let's talk a little bit about the evolution of this magazine into Next Step Academy. One of the things I think that caught our attention was you have a pretty large user base. Can you speak a little bit about, just first off, for people who are watching this who don't know much about Next Step Academy, what size user base you have and what your membership model costs, or what is the cost of joining or participating in it?
Sure. In the whole, Next Step Education Group's universe, we have about 700,000 students signed up to do business with us. With Next Step Academy, we just did launch in January. And what we do is we offer a membership, single membership per year for $50.